Can't we start hitting too close at once?
And we are back with attempt number 2. We're going to be getting along shortly.
Logging in
see
now.
How this goes. We just had a couple of disconnects and things. So we listened to the wonderful music from the movies in the background. Hopefully the copyright people won't pick up on. And so we had a pretty good first run. I mean, we were still in the first phase.
We didn't. I think we got one claw down, but we're just starting to get the feel of this fight, really.
Okay.
I'm logging in now.
Yay!
Yeah, that's phase 2. So once we mastered phase 1, we move into phase 2.
We're all looking forward to phase 2, Bossa.
Yeah, any minute now.
Some light-hearted banter from the Swedes. There's too many Swedes in our kinship, actually. They're taking over. We need some more Brits.
Yeah, the raid log is, well, you simply don't have to go through the fire phase.
Which is always good, because the fire phase is annoying. Fun, but annoying.
I like the fire phase. It's like a roller coaster in a theme park or something like that. And you burn.
Do we have someone going for Landra? Yes?
No, I think she's all alone down there.
Oh.
Anybody volunteer for rescue missions?
I can do that.
Good boy, Wincy. Always the ladies' man, eh?
Don't tell, what's her name?
Well, give me a minute.
European humour.
I'm not quite there yet.
It'll take me a few minutes to actually find you, I think.
And so here we are, back at the beginning of this raid. We've now got Cal tanking, I believe, as well, up on the upper level, so me and Landrel are here. And then, so we're just covering ourselves with the tanks a bit.
Yeah, I will wait inside the cave here. I'm safe until the rest of you there. Okay, so here in front of us we have fire and a claw. Let's all move in together, don't stand in the fire, and kill it!
Don't stand in the fire. And Tilda died again. I told you the burglars were suicidal.
Also here we have a claw without fire. Also here we have a claw without any fire next to it.
Yeah, I know, but we need to kill the claw as well, so we might as well practice the fire bit a little bit, so everybody knows where to stand.
If you're standing in melee range, you're standing in the fire.
What,
And the claw is dead. Okay, move to the right. Good job, everybody. Take the claw here.
So we're running away in. That's Winogrim, my little healing hobbit.
Oh, it moved.
Ooh, got caught by the fire a little bit there.
Just wait until we can see where it goes.
Maybe one claw has to be taken out by a ranged team and the other claw by a melee team.
Counterclockwise.
No, so the dragon went to the other side, which is where Landrel or Cal is,
Okay, we're going to take the long way around here.
So Winogrim's going to run around and start healing him.
Some of the top
Oh, it's Landrel, I think, got it.
Did he move to the left from the gate for the fire breath? Why did it?
Coming.
Go get died, that happened a
Yeah,
lot.
don't try and attack it on your own. Wait until everybody's there.
We had a few problems where people were attempting to solo claws by themselves, and the claws do distributed damage, so if you, unless you're in a group, or you've got a tank, then you're going to die pretty quickly.
Button.
It's a bit dodgy. Landrel, it's a very low health then.
Upstairs.
Winogrim being lazy healing as usual.
I'm here at London.
Sure.
Okay, let's take the damage we can before it moves away.
Also, there's absolutely no point of melee guys taking over this, over claws with fire. I'm getting like almost 2k per hit.
Okay, it's moving. Yeah, you can position yourself so you don't get the damage, but it takes a bit of training. And of course we also have a problem that we are not that many left in this group.
Can't we try, I mean there are 2 claws in front of us, we can have...
So the dragon went around that way and got picked up by Landrel, by Cal, I think, actually.
Of it, we've been there before, so we can't know beforehand. And we need to be all together to share all the distributed damage he does. Yeah, it's a bit painful.
I realise I'm not being the best cameraman in the world right now.
Okay, we're going up
Sorry.
here. I'm all alone now. So don't run around on your own. You're going to get die very, very fast.
So I think he should be able to get a shot of the claws and the attacks that the other guys are doing in the raid. And so you can see his claws and he's putting down those platforms. That's where they're going to be attacking.
At level 2, at the claws. Just come to Buzzer, don't try and find anything until we have lots of people here.
Found you.
Yay! Okay, so let's take the claw over here. If you come to the pipe. And we're going to try and see if there's damage.
So you can just about see the guys in the distance, see some Lawmaster's Raven flying there. And we're a bit slow, so he's moving straight on. I'm hoping he's going to come around onto me.
Just sing it like dogs.
Don't move on your own.
And he comes to me.
Yay!
Yes.
We're going down.
No, here, Laurelin.
Yes?
Oh,
Hey, everybody on the
here as
well.
well.
Come down.
Yes. I didn't see it.
So you can see how with 24 men it's quite easy really to never have a cave in and to get the claws down quickly.
Always need to.
But obviously the challenge with 12 men is that you can only really spare 1 tank and 1 healer to be tanking Draigoch's head. Otherwise you're just going to be doing it really, really slowly. I know, I'm pretty sure it has been done 6-man tier 2 challenge, which must be very patient.
Stop that.
You can't really do any damage to his head. I'm just using threat skills. Not that there's really anything likely to take threat off me. It's very easy to out-threat the healing.
There's no fire this time.
Just keeping Guardian's Ward off, so I'm taking as little damage as possible.
Yeah, I'm actually really impressed that we aren't all standing in the middle on a big pile of gold, brain dead, kind of hitting this. This is very interesting. Move.
Okay, downstairs everybody. Run. Downstairs everybody. Did you say cockpit to them?
Nice. Let's move in.
So I think we got a claw down.
Fire breath and goes the other way.
Yeah, I'm taking the wrong one around, so...
So I'm pretty sure he's going to come around this way. Yeah, okay, so I got him again.
Yeah,
the other way. Do we have a tank there? Kala rock? Okay, good. Kala, you stay there?
The slate, please.
Sure.
We found out somewhat amusing towards the end that nearly all the damage he does, apart from obviously his fire breath, is common damage, and he's apparently the most weak to common damage, which is incredibly unusual for a LOTRO raid boss. Normally it's Beleriand or something. You have normally a lot of bosses can even be immune to common damage. So Draigoch's a bit unusual on that term. I'd have thought Ancient Dwarf damage would be the best against him because that's generally the anti-dragon one. But yeah. There you go. If there's anyone else who hasn't done this fight, common damage.
And if he heals himself, he really sort of just he's indirectly healing me.
Let's go! Doom dead! Kill.
Yeah.
Woo, claw down.
Okay.
So we got a claw down, which is good.
Yep.
Okay, down.
So I'm going to run away from the fire and picked up Wintergrim again. That's good.
Clockwise or counterclockwise?
Didn't see him.
Ah, okay.
Thanks. If he goes to the left initially, then he will go to the right. Vice versa.
He goes clockwise.
Okay. Waking up there.
So myself and Cal, I think it is, are here. Or it might be Landrill.
And we're moving.
Okay.
Apparently quite rudely,
Whatever it's called.
quite rudely stole Landrill's mob then.
What's the important bit about getting the lower C-top?
Yeah, I'm opposite to you now.
Not quite sure
Okay,
where I am.
this position. Fine. If you
Try to go down. Okay.
Yeah, go down. And then we will come down really
Sometime
soon.
later.
Okay, Hilda?
So we're on to phase 2.
Going to
Yay!
happen now is that we want you to, as soon as you can, pop an FM on the Drake. Let's go in, everybody. And
So Draigoch falls to the floor after he's taken out all his claws, and then you can now use fellowship maneuvers, which are coordinated attacks that certain classes are able to trigger in Lord of the Rings, and then you use a combination of 4 different colours to do these special attacks. However, Draigoch has the ones you can use against them are all hidden, and they're not the normal ones. So we have to sort of trial and error, work out which ones we can do to reduce his armour that allows us to actually damage him. So we've just done one, we know, to attack his left leg.
Blue. All yellow and then a blue.
And this will mean in the next bit, we'll be able to kill his claws much quicker. Sorry, I was hiccuping. So, I unfortunately had no idea what was going on because Boss hadn't told me what was going to happen, so I just ran around like a headless chicken. But you can see the dragon, and you also see sort of all his gold and how epic his cavern is.
Okay, let's see if we can pop another one. We're going to try a little bit.
The raid is kind of obscured by his wings, unfortunately, so you can't really see where they are, but they're just down by the dragon, attacking him. I'm checking out the tooltips. Hurrah.
We damaged him.
Some excitement on TeamSpeak. No, he's woken up again.
Don't matter where.
Find the hole in safety.
And now he starts kicking and his money goes everywhere. And Lawmaster's bird just went all the way up in the air.
No, he's angry. Okay. The tank?
And that previous phase starts again, so we have to pick him up on one of these ledges.
He has new legs now.
Closest entrance.
I see the sun.
Yeah, it's a pie.
No, it's a pie. It's a pie.
Worship the pie.
It's all getting a little bit manic now. I think there's no one tanking him now.
Pie.
No.
Can you kill him?
His head was just here. No, yeah, he's here.
And now we've got the cave in. You see the HP is dropping very quickly on everyone.
Oh, you better heal me quick if I'm in the tankers.
Kill everybody.
Tend to heal myself, but I think I'm not going to get it in time.
Okay, so I think we need to reset. That was really good. We got him clawless and popped an FM on him and everything. So, it's for everybody to wonder about.
So that's where we got to on that run.
Hidden FM that works on him. They are not anything out of the book, at least that's the theory. So they have to be new, and one of them was the one we just did. Yellow, 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 red. And besides that, we need to find the rest on our own. Woohoo! Okay,
And so this phase starts again.
It was a good Nintendo.